So people have asked me how I do my concrete, and what I'm going to do on this diorama, the Franklin Watchworks from Fine Scale Miniatures, is exactly that. I'm going to demonstrate how I do my concrete work. So what we've done here is I've started with Sculpt-A-Mold over cork, and now I'm going to be applying the AK concrete over the Sculpt-A-Mold, just one thin coat. So I'm just going to be applying this AK concrete acrylic paste with one of these palette knives that you can get at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or any hobby shop. This stuff is very easy to work with. You can thin it with water. What I don't really have to worry about is you'll see that the concrete's not really smooth. When this is dry, I'll take some sandpaper, I'll go over it lightly, because you're going to have variation in concrete anyway. So that's one of the things I like to do. Just put it on thin, let it dry, and see what happens. And then I'll give it a wash. So here's the concrete, totally applied. I will let this dry for about 24 hours, and then I'll come back with some 120 sandpaper and just lightly sand the high spots. And then we will go from there. I'll show you how I weather the concrete with AK's Wash for Interiors. Like I said, the concrete from AK has been given 48 hours to dry, and I've laid out the buildings just to visualize how everything's going to look. The next step is obviously going to be to draw in my expansion joints after we do the sanding. This area right here, I really want to keep. I like the variation. So I'm going to sand lightly around it, but just really keep it, because when I put the Wash for Interiors on it, it's really going to make it pop. So here I'm just using 120 grit sandpaper, and like I said, I'm lightly sanding. The high spots. So here I'm just I've outlined where the expansion joints are going to be. So now I'm just taking a straight ruler, metal ruler, with an X-Acto knife, and I'm just drawing them in, scribing them in. So now I'm just going to put in some cracks. And what I do is I use the back of the blade. So now to start the weathering process, I'm going to use a product called Wash for Interiors from AK. And I'm just going to basically paint it on and dab it off with a cotton t-shirt. Just going to take a brush, dip it in, and then just hit it. T-shirt and just dab it off. And I'm going to keep the process going all the way. Are starting to pop. What's cool is now you can see by putting on that Wash for Interiors how everything pops. All the variation in the concrete, the cracks, the expansion joints. I just love this effect. Once this all dries, I'm going to go back into all the expansion joints and the cracks, and I'll give it an oil wash of shadow brown. And that'll really make it pop. In my opinion, this is the most realistic way to create concrete. I mean, you got the texture. It's really cool. So here you can see I put the buildings back and I'm just visualizing everything. I really like the way this is coming along. So now I'm going to hit the cracks with this shadow brown oil wash from Aptalung 502. I'm just basically painting it in the cracks. And I'll go back with the odorless thinner and just take it off. And it'll just get into the cracks. That famous cotton t-shirt and just lightly So here's the final results for the concrete, and I hope you enjoy it. If this helped your build, give it a like and consider subscribing. I share realistic scenery, concrete, and weathering techniques right here at Craig's Modeling Corner. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next build.